guys, I'm Alexis, and I am a travel business coach. Today, I'm going to be walking you through how to register for suppliers. So the first thing that you want to do is log into IntelliTravel back office. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to go to your Book Travel tab and scroll down to Preferred Partners. Once you get there, the screen will look like this. And you're going to want to download this PDF, whether you're on your laptop or your phone. I actually suggest downloading it to both places because whenever you're not at home with your laptop or somewhere stationary with your laptop, most of us carry our phones everywhere. So it's just a good resource to have on you at all times. So we're going to download this. And this is what it's going to look like once you have it downloaded. This directory is updated often whenever we get new preferred partners. It's a list of most of the suppliers that we use. So it'll give you a breakdown of what the supplier offers. It will give you the contact information for your BDMs with their email and phone number. And it will also give you how to register for each one and what the expected commission will be for each one. So I'm going to go through a couple of my favorite suppliers, the suppliers that I suggest my team to first register for when they're starting their business, because you don't have to feel overwhelmed in registering for all of the suppliers. As long as you have a few of them, you can get done what you need for your clients. So we're still waiting for it to load. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like whenever you have it open. All right. So this is just telling us that there's 3 ways to register for suppliers. If it's a red label that says request registration, that means that you have to go to your IntelliHelp hub and request registration from IntelliTravel. We'll go through that in a second. The second way is assisted registration. That means that you go to the supplier's website, you register on their page, and then IntelliTravel still has to approve it. And the third way is self-registration. That just means that you go directly to the supplier site, and after you complete their registration, they will approve it. So after registering for a supplier, you're just waiting for an email that says that you've been approved and you can now start booking travel on that website. In the meantime, though, you don't necessarily have to let's say that you just registered today, but you have a client that you want to book through that supplier. You can always call the suppliers directly and they can help you set up that booking and you would still receive your commission. So the first supplier that I recommend my team registering for is AA Vacations, so American Airlines Vacations. The reason why I use this supplier, this is my second favorite supplier. Reason being is they offer low deposits of $200 per person, which is very good because you'll see that some of the suppliers, they require you to pay a higher deposit or they make you pay for the flight up front. So some of the downfalls of using this one is, of course, they're not going to offer other airlines. It's only American Airlines. And they also don't offer excursions and sometimes even transportation. So that's why they're my second favorite. So as you can see, they give us the breakdown of what American Airlines Vacations offers. Down here in the middle, it gives us our BDM information. And to the right, it tells us what our expected commission is here, how to register. So this one is a self-registration process. So we're going to go ahead and register for AA Vacations. So it's aavacations.com/agent. I've already set up an account, but if you are just registering for the supplier, you want to create your personal login. So make sure always, always, always register as a travel agent, not a travel agency, because your agency is IntelliTravel. You are not an agency, you're just an agent. So you want to make sure to click on this first hyperlink and complete the registration form. Another cool thing that I like about AA Vacations is whenever you are booking for a client, you also, if you're an A Advantage member, you also receive points whenever you book through them. So you can receive points and your clients can receive points if they're also an AA member. Down here at the bottom, they're going to ask you for booking preferences. This can always be changed later, but for the origin state, I would put the state that you live in. And if you have some backup states where you typically book travel through, you can do those here, but it's not mandatory, just do one. For your top destinations, that's where do you see you sending your clients to majority of the time. Specialties is what's your niche. So if you're brand new and you haven't put much thought into this, you can just guess, and then you can always come back later if need be. And then you want to submit this entry. Okay, so that's how to register for AA Vacations. Let's go back to our preferred partners directory. So the next one that I recommend to my group, to my agents, is Carnival Cruise Line. So Carnival Cruise Line, this is one of the popular cruise lines. It's budget friendly. So a lot of people typically book through Carnival. Again, it gives you the breakdown of what Carnival is, our contact information for the agents, the commission that we can expect from Carnival, and how to register for this supplier, which is self-registration as well. So down here, it tells you which website to go to. GoCCL.com is our Carnival agent portal. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So we're going to open it in a new tab and register for Carnival. So GoCCL.com. I've already created a site or a username. If you're new, you're going to go to register now. And remember, we're never going to register as an agency. You're going to do a new user registration. So you would fill this out. Okay, this is another thing that I wanted to point out. Where it asks for a travel agent phone number, you are the agent. So you're putting your phone number, your email address. Where it is the agency name, agency phone number, that's going to be IntelliTravel, and then use the IntelliTravel phone number. Okay. Your access level, you are the agent. So that's how you register for Carnival. The next supplier that I recommend. Oh, by the way, Delta Vacations is another one that offers $200 deposits, just like American Airlines vacations. So you could actually do both of those. So I guess it's six that I recommend. But honestly, if you have one, there's no need to have both, unless you have clients that specifically request one or the other when it comes to which airline they want to fly through. Okay. The third supplier that I recommend is Vax. So I know this is FunJet, but what Vax is, it's a large umbrella and there's many different suppliers underneath it. Um, so FunJet, Apple Vacations, United Vacations, Southwest Vacations, all of those can be found on under the Vax website. So this one is a red button. So that means that we have to go submit a ticket on the IntelliHelp Hub. So let's do that. We're going to go back to the IntelliTravel website, your back office, and you're going to go to the Help tab and scroll to IntelliHelp Hub. Once you get here, it'll look like this, and you are submitting a new ticket. So that's in the top right corner. Your title is going to be your P number, that's your agency PIN. That's your agent PIN, sorry. Your ticket type will be supplier registrations. You're going to complete the questions that they ask you. And then your travel supplier, we're doing Vax first. So after clicking on Vax, you would just scroll to the bottom. You can skip the rest of this. You don't need a description or a solution or uploading a file. You just go straight to the bottom and submit your ticket and you're finished. So now you're waiting for IntelliTravel to approve your registration for Vax. When that's complete, it's going to send you back to the home page. So you would click on submit a ticket again, enter your advisor PIN, click on supplier registrations. The next one that I recommend is Vacation Express. This is my favorite supplier. So this is my number one supplier that I recommend all of my agents register for. Vacation Express, we use for Caribbean international travel. They have a few places that are domestic, like the Virgin Islands, um, Puerto Rico. They just started offering that. Um, but Caribbean travel is what Vacation Express is used for. They also offer low deposits. They offer agent freebies and higher commission. They offer a lot of different incentives for agents. So that's why they're my number one supplier. So you want to select Vacation Express and submit your ticket. And the last one is going to be Cruising Power. So Cruising Power is our agent portal for Royal Caribbean. So that's another popular cruise line that people typically book through. So that's why I recommend booking or registering for Carnival and Royal Caribbean. So select Cruising Power and hit submit. So again, going back to our directory, you can see that there are plenty of other suppliers that you can register for. And I'm registered for quite a bit of them, but those are just the first 5 or 6 that I recommend my agents registering for just to get them started. A cool feature that this directory has, if you press your Control F button, it allows you to search within this form. So if you wanted to book, let's see, insurance, for example, it's going to bring you to our supplier that offers us insurance, which is this one, Alliance Partners. This is who we use to get outside insurance, travel insurance. It tells you the breakdown again of what the supplier offers. It gives us the contact information, the expected commission, and how to register for the supplier. So I just wanted to show you guys the find feature. So that's it for this video. I hope that this was helpful. Come back for the next one.